It's more grinding time, yay! Not really. But at least I'm a little more awake, so theoretically that would mean higher combos, right? Not really, actually. It doesn't really work like that. It's just... I mean, I guess I am technically more awake, so I am able to, like, recognize more combos. I mean, practically I got a 9 right now, but, you know... Not like that really matters. Actually, it kind of does, because you would have given me a rare fruit if I did get 10. Which I do want. Because Heavy Paraboodle needs that to fully awaken them. But at least one good thing, though, I have recognized who I needed for my final team for when I eventually do that. So, that'll be nice. Now, unfortunately, these are the Magic Koopas I don't actually need because I already have them, but not much we can really do about that. I mean, look, we even got a blue one anyway, so yay, I guess. I mean, I guess for a living guide, I do technically need 4 blue Magic Koopas. 3 to transform and then 1 to keep as itself. But yeah, that's fine. Let's just rush and do this, and then let's just hope that the boss will be... excuse me, will be, simple to at least defeat. And hopefully we can get, a red... Honestly, I just want a red one, really, if anything. Like, a yellow one would also be nice, but I can easily get yellow ones just by going to a different level where they spawn more frequently. I can't really do the same with the red one. There is no other level that it can really spawn in frequently. It's kinda only this one. I forgot that these guys can effectively one-shot me if I'm not careful. So why don't we, boomerang attack? To make sure they don't do that. Maybe that's just me, but I feel like we don't want them to just, like, be able to one-round me like that. Although I got a max combo anyways. Or max attribute attack. Nope. Yellow? Or even a purple one, but nope, not even. I think what sucks too is like they also have a chance of dropping coins. So there's even like a chance that I don't even get the red Magic Koopa. Like, in fact, I think that's actually what happened. If I remember, that's literally what happened in the first video. Or, not the first video, what am I saying? Like, when I first encountered a red Magic Koopa, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get it. Nope, it just gave me coins. And it was... If anything, that was that. If I had my frustration meter at the time, that would have definitely raised it. Yeah. One thing we also need a lot more of, unfortunately, is green star coins. We need a ton more of those. And unfortunately, there's no good way to really get them either. It's like, you just kind of have to get lucky with either lucky question blocks, or by just playing a bunch, which is unfortunate, but it's kind of the only method. Alright. This should be enough, right? There we go. In the Westing. Oh wow, look, a 10 when we're fighting Koopas, so it doesn't matter. I guess the 13 is nice, so that we can get the 1-up. You guys don't have 10 plus combo items, which kinda sucks. I don't even know how I want to make combos here. Not like that, that's for sure. Well, I guess it kind of worked out okay. Wow, wow, wow. Sorry. Oh, okay, that kind of worked out really well. There you go. It's just unfortunate with how bigger my new monitor is. Sorry about that. With how much bigger my new monitor is, it's like I now have to stretch really far to grab stuff like tissues or my water bottle or whatever because it's now decently far away. Or I guess rather I have to stretch over more than I used to. It's a better way to word it. Well, not really. You get the point. It's like the position of my stuff is now kind of more inconvenient than it already kind of was, in a way, unfortunately. I don't know why I did that. I didn't really accomplish much for me. But yeah, Magikoopa's oddly hurt, but I guess it's... If anything, I'm kind of okay with them dealing a lot of damage, because they are kind of... I feel like they're meant to be a lot more of a stronger enemy. Also, it's literally like the final world, so it's fine in that logic. I guess what I'm trying to get at mostly is just that, you know, like, Magikoopas are meant to be, like, difficult enemies, just because, well, you really only fight them until now. Like, this is literally the first time you've ever seen them, is like, these towers, and specifically this world 8. Dang, that didn't really accomplish as much as I thought of. Also, I don't know why I'm doing this. I could have just used Rush. But I mean, I guess I can use Rush now. Boing. This is the weirdest orb field I could have possibly gotten.
Oh yeah, Luigi time.
I don't know, it's just me, but like I can't really match a lot of combos here. Like that's almost as best as I could do because I couldn't really match a fire at all. Nope. No, I messed up the harder combo. Oh well. There we go, that's at least another one taken down. I guess only the yellow one I kinda care about now. If anything. It's also unfortunate because right now I want to cut my nails because I don't like having, like, I guess, long nails for playing this game because it means that I have to awkwardly move my finger when I'm playing this game. Like that, for example, where it's like I picked up the wrong orb. I didn't need to move the fire one. Well, this auto heal is keeping us alive pretty well. Do I want a boomerang attack? Nah, let's just say no. You might not get a super water or super water, like, group attack. Because I definitely need that. Nope. Nope. Alright. Kind of unlucky, to be honest, but I guess I can't really complain, because, you know, these aren't common enemies, so... It's not that big of a deal, it's just really unfortunate, I'd say. And I also do want to start keeping my coins, because I believe... I'm not sure, I don't remember which world it is, but let's just say that, you know how we upgraded our lucky question block so that it gave us more rare stuff? Well, it's gonna get another upgrade decently soon, where you're gonna have an even higher chance of getting the rarer stuff. Which is almost why I want to do the grinding now, because while it is good that you have a higher chance of getting the rare stuff, that also means you have a lower chance of getting the, like, not as rare stuff, which is actually kind of bad, because a lot of stuff like fruit, green star coins and stuff, like, you need those first before you can use the green star coins, the rare fruit and stuff. And if you don't, so, you can't really do that much upgrading once you get to that point, weirdly enough. though, that's not like... I don't know. It's fine, more or less. Like, that's just how it works. It's just kind of strange that there's not really another way to counteract that. Ooh, 10 combo. Did you give me a grand golden mushroom? I don't remember. Oh no, never mind, it's a poison mushroom? Really? It's a poison mushroom. That feels kinda lame. I don't know why, it feels kinda lame to me. Ooh, okay. Well, we got the yellow Koopa, which I guess it doesn't really matter all that much who we get. You know, I thought that was gonna match up light, and it just didn't. And I can just use Rush to KO you now. Boing. What the heck am I hearing downstairs? There's a lot of stuff, apparently, that's going on with Luna. That was also not a really good... Actually, that kind of worked out. Oh wow, I actually defeat them all in one turn? Interesting. Not a single one dropped anything, though. That's what kind of sucks, because I want more Magic Koopas. Like, we kind of need a lot more. Especially since I have all the green and blue ones I need. But I don't have... I have, like, 1 purple, 0 yellows, and 0 reds, and it's annoying me right now. Like, how have I not even, like, gotten a single one? I mean, again, at least it's kind of cool that I get to level up, like, in particular, like, this team. Because this is gonna be, like, mostly my main team for like, everything. In fact, it kind of will be, now that I think about it, because there isn't really a whole lot I can really do differently. Unless that was really bad. We got the auto heal in. Really? They didn't actually KO the Bony Beetle? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter anymore, we're already paralyzed, but you know. That's a little unfortunate. Hello, when I didn't want a diagonal, that's when I get it. And also the wood is what healed it, which is unfortunate in that situation. But now you can't heal from this. This is not that good of an ore field, now that I think about it. Like, that's kind of the best I can do, which did work, granted, but... I really have to go out of my way to make that to work. That's fine though. I mean, in a way, like, this is half my only way of getting better at this game, is just to, like, encounter weirdly difficult orb fields and to try to find a way to get through them. This was also probably not a good use of this, thing. But I mean, I guess it did give me a 6 combo. Oh hey, I mean, at least it KO'd you, so I guess that's fine. This castle only has, like, the one, yeah, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Like, there's only really one opportunity I can really have with most of the magic Goombas, and I'm trying to think, like, okay, like, is there any other good items we can really get? I mean, like, fruit and rare fruit, potentially, from the big Bony Beetle and Bony Beetle. But, you know, they have to drop their said item, which, you know, that means I have to get a 10 combo, which may not always happen. Especially on a normal course, where it's kind of hard to get that kind of combo up. And I keep, like, forgetting to start this battle off with a rush. At least it KO'd you, so yay. Do 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 do. Oh wow, we actually got a 10? Please target this one, like, and go down the line. Never mind, it doesn't matter. Well, we got 4 spiky shells. I mean, that's not bad, especially since spiky shells are a lot more rare than, like, most of the other, like skill up items, and that's because spiky shells, like, you can, there's, like, I think Magic Goombas, actually, I think are, like, one of the only enemies that actually drop that as one of the items they can have. Like, there's a decent amount of enemies that can drop fruit, for example. Like, all the Koopas. Well, Paratroopas, rather. And, like, you know, Bony Beetles and stuff. So, yeah. But, yeah, no, we got, that's the wrong list. Look at that. We have 10 spiky shells now. Now, I guess alternatively, allies I could actually use the spiky shells on, believe it or not, are probably, the like Magic Goombas, you know, like the red-blue Magic Goombas and the green-blue one. And that's because, like, even though their skill is just an orb changing skill, it is a decent one because it does also change your heart orbs, meaning you're changing 2 orbs into another one, and that one orb can actually be really powerful too. Or, like, that one attribute can be really powerful. So, it's nice. It's definitely a nice thing you can do. And I guess what makes it nice anyways is that because it transforms your heart orb, so you don't really have to worry about that all that much. But yeah, no, if you look at it, it's like, I need a bunch of green star coins. That's what I need a lot more of, if anything. But I want to get like a red or a yellow Paratroopa, Magic Koopa. That's what I want. If I can get either of those, honestly, I'll probably stop grinding in this place and actually start going for the green star coins, or just go for coin coffers, which is also just as good to try to get a lot of. I messed up the fire, whatever. It survived on a sliver, really? Okay, well, that's fine. Well, I mean, that kind of worked. Could it have been better? Yes, absolutely. But it worked. There we go. Three yellow Koopa Troopas. How threatening is that? Not very, admittedly. I don't, well, I mean... Oh, whatever. I could have matched up a hard combo there, but didn't end up doing that. And I could have really easily done that too, that's what kind of sucks. It's like I literally just needed to move one orb to the side and that would have worked. Boomerang Mario and Boo Luigi are at level 72, which is the higher level than I was kind of expecting them to be at, but it's fine, okay? It is completely fine. I think it's also just kind of funny that it's because those are the allies that I've used the most, so it's like, yeah, they're gonna be my highest level allies. I guess what I mean by that is just how, like, they're just really good allies that, like, you just want to be using them. Like, their leader skills are, honestly, it's kind of what makes it a really good strategy. Oh, I tried. I'm gonna see if I can try to go for the yellow, for the light orbs. No, it didn't even matter anyways, he survived. Oing, oing, oing. Oh, I guess I set up for a water combo next turn. I keep forgetting to use Rush on this battle. I just keep forgetting that this is the battle I need to use it on. I mean, I guess I didn't use it this time because we're strong enough anyways, but you know. I have Rush, I may as well use it. And I don't want to use it in this battle because I can effectively one-shot these guys. No, I tried to get for the diagonal. Well, I'll survive this turn, but only barely. I'm gonna have to rush or boot trade this turn because I like have like nothing I can match up. There's no dark orbs, and there's barely enough for a light combo and a fire. Although no heart being matched up, like just naturally, like Gravity did, obviously, but you know. I have to KO like 2 of them at the very least. Actually, probably 3 now that I think about it. Yeah. I'm gonna continue just because there's still a yellow one alive. If the yellow one wasn't alive, I would have just said no because I would not have cared about the other ones. I already have them. Nope. Not even, really. Have I really just not gotten any luck? Honestly, at this rate, I'd honestly accept a purple one also, because then I can potentially use that for other things. But, you know. I mean, at least one good thing, we are building up a, like, somewhat steady supply of coins. Although we could just go to other levels. Like, there's so many other levels we can be going for coins, and we're just not getting the luck we need. I've just been, I don't know. I haven't really been able to do a lot, admittedly. There's just not gotten the luck I've really been needing just to try and get any of the Magic Koopas. I mean, I know they're rare, but like still, like how have I not really gotten any of them? Well, that could have gone way better. Oh wow, that's a lot of light. Oh, come on, that could have almost been a fire combo there. And that would have KO'd you too, because the multiplier would have been higher, but oh well. Oh well. Super Dark Block. We've been getting a lot of those, actually. A lot of, like, the baddie blocks for these guys, which, I mean, I guess doesn't really change that much, admittedly. Like, it's like a tiny bit of extra levels. It's really the coin toppers that are actually more worth it. That's the wrong one to be targeting. Okay, at least it's fine.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
And look, a dark block right there.
Oh yeah, Luigi time.
You know, I should have thought about this a little further instead of actually just going straight in with the ghost trick. Well, I mean, we got a decent combo right there. Okay. I mean, we can 100% KO that one if we need to. You know, interesting that we didn't match up any fire there, but I guess it's fine. It survived, interesting. Well, I may as well Bone Shell because I can't even match up wooded water.
made for you. So I can graduate, wear this, and I'm gonna put.
Alright. Probably just barely heard exactly what was going on. Whether you did or didn't, it's some special stuff that's got planned. I didn't match up any heart. What am I doing? Yes! That's actually really, really good, actually. Hold on. That's really good, actually, because one of the allies I was actually wanting for, like, potentially, was, oh, I should not have skipped that animation at all, because these are really special. Anyways, what I was saying is, red and green Magikoopa are probably one of the better ones, even though I already have the one on my main account, and, you know, red Magikoopas are really rare. Or probably the rarest one. Look. It's probably the best one, because Fire Dark, that's really redundant. Fire, I mean, it's helpful, and you can get Fire Boost as a smoke skill, but I don't know, I've never really felt the use of Fire Boost, and Attack Boost is just kind of that, but better. Like, yeah, Fire Boost gives you a much stronger, like, damage multiplier, but it's only on Fire Team members, and you have to match up horizontal orbs. Versus, Attack Boost, where it's like, it doesn't really matter, it's just a straight attack boost. But yeah, so there's a lot of different ways we could actually be transforming you. I could also transform you right now. I am tempted of doing that, but I think what I actually want to do though is go to, let's just go Boomerang Mario, because it doesn't, like, the amount of experience I'm about to get, no, not receive, let's just go to attributes. I think that's better, faster, or not really faster, but easier, at least for me. I want to see, yeah, look at all those blue Magikoopas. We actually have all of them, or we have all the ones we need, so no point, you know, using power-up. Jeez, I don't know what the heck Luna was doing in the background. We have 2 green ones, and we already have the one there, so yeah, we do have the green ones we need. Unless I want to go for a living guide. We can delete those ones. That's a lot of, it's a lot of purple ones. Hey, I got extra recovery. Is it helpful? Not really, but it's, you know, kind of nice. And then I have a lot of these Buzzy Beetles I can easily get rid of. Yeah. No plus bonuses this time. That's fine. At least they're decently powerful now. Here, I think this one, I'm gonna do 6 of these. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me save. Oh, Luna has a, forget, what's that called? Like the, is it a party popper? I don't know what it's called. It's like the thing where if you blow air, it'll like, you know, it'll fling out a thing. I don't know what it's called. I just can't remember it right now. I'm blanking right now. Green Star Coin, yes! The Grand Comet Medal, okay, that's a good start. Grand Spiky Shell, Grand Superstar, a Goomba Coin, and a P-Wing. Okay, those last few items were kind of whatever, but, I mean, already we got, like, some really good items there. Like, the Green Star Coin, that means we need, I don't know how many we need more of those, but we don't need that much anymore. And then, yeah, Grand Comet Medals, Grand Superstars, I'll gladly take those. In fact, actually, I think I can power up, double Lakitu with that? No, I still need regular superstars before I can do that. Okay. For you, I need, yeah, I need 3 more. Almost there for that one. Yeah. Yeah. I could, you know, again, I could start using spiky shells on you, but I don't think it's that worth it right now. Yeah, so that's already a pretty good start right there. So I have 2 options. I could either go to 7-Castle, because this will give me a bunch of coins, because fighting Ludwig gives you a lot of coins if you defeat them, and they happen to drop it. This also has a chance to give me Fire Flowers and Star Gems, which I do need a lot of, and coins are, like, you know, while they're kind of boring, they are still helpful. Whoops on that. Or I can go, and I think I'm probably what I'm actually going to do, like World Star Dash, like, Castle or Tower, because those can actually give me the items I actually want and need. Like here I can get Green Star Coins or Grand Green Star Coins, which are, you know, really, really good. Some of these other levels too, like this is actually pretty good right there. Like Mushroom Superstar Fruit, like that's pretty good for items. Like, honestly, what I think, one thing that I, like, that's kind of hard for me to recommend when it comes to levels for when to grinding a very specific item, it's like, honestly, don't, like, hard target one item. Target, like, go to a level like this, for example. Like, where it's like a Mushroom and Superstar, like, or not Superstar, Spiky Shell. It's like, these are 2 good items. Go to this level if you need either Super Shrooms or Spiky Shells, because, you know, both of them are pretty good, and you need a lot of both of them, so might as well. Or, you know, that's kind of what I mean. It's like, over here, actually, if we go to this castle, it's like, yeah, look, Star Gems are really good, but you also get a chance to get Grand Green Star Coins, which are just as good, you know. Well, okay, maybe not like that, but I mean, like, you might also need a lot of those, so go ahead and do that, and, like, this level has a similar idea. So it very much is like a, like, really find a level that has the item you're looking for, and potentially another item that you'll probably want as well, and that, I think, is what really makes it, a really good strat. In fact, actually, one thing I want to do, while I'm here, I guess, is go to Team 4, and let's actually pull up my document, because I didn't do that already, and I should have, but I didn't. Where is it? Here it is, okay. I want to edit the team real quick. So first of all, we already don't actually have one of the allies we need. Like, one of them we just don't have, period. But we could still make it work. So we have Parabeetle, Dry Bones, you're right here. And then we have Cheap Chomp, and then you. There we go. And then obviously we'd want the leader that you can get that we don't have access to right now, but it'll kind of cover up that wood and dark damage that we're kind of lacking a little on. You know, that water and fire damage, like, that's pretty good there. The light damage is kind of weak, unfortunately, but meh, it's not much we can really do on that. And also, it's like we have only one team member that's, like, providing a good chunk of that light damage, so it does work decently well. Anyways, what I actually need to go through is my main team. Yeah, let's go here. Now, these are gonna actually be difficult levels because, well, difficult in the essence of that, you know, we're now in Star 8 or not 8, 2 Tower. So, you know, these enemies are not gonna be fainting as quickly, but also, there's no hard orbs, so we'll see. The main reason I say this, that's kind of a good thing that there's no hard orbs, is because, well, hard orbs is a non-damaging type, and it doesn't, I don't know. The orbs that you match are damaging types, it's always really good, but, like, hard orbs, like, in my case, I'm at full health, so it doesn't really matter. Like, I get the combo multiplier, like, bonus from Boomerang Mario, but that's kind of it, so that's kind of the whole, ordeal there. That being said, though, it's kind of not that big of a deal, and I was 1 off from matching up the wood. Although I guess I matched it anyways. Boing, boing, boing. There we go, see? And something I'm actually it's gonna be interesting is that because enemies are gonna be so hard to defeat, like, once we get, like, way later in this game, instead of targeting the one that's about to attack you, like, you know, when you finish moving your orbs, you should target the one that's not about to attack you, or that's about to attack you in the next 2 turns. Because that way you can defeat them before they actually get to attack. If that really makes sense. I guess the best way to view it then is, you're not going to be able to one-shot, like, or one-round a bunch of enemies. So, instead, kind of minimizing the amount of damage that you can end up taking is kind of, you know, going to be helpful. Do 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 do. Can set up for a combo there. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is definitely a castle that's gonna take a while because, you know, this is not exactly a powerful team. Please, thank you. There's a lot of light, so I'm glad it worked out. And while this path doesn't have a coin coffer, I'm gonna be honest, I'd much rather get the block than try to go for the coin coffer. Especially since I'm not guaranteed to get the coin coffer, whereas with the block, I'm guaranteed to get something. Even if it's just coins, you know, I'm still guaranteed something. And coins are still helpful, it's just that it would be kind of nice if I can get the gray and green star coin. Which I think this is... well, actually, it could be either, now that I think about it. Clear 5 water orbs in a group. Well, okay, that kind of helps, actually. A green star coin. I'll take that! Doesn't matter if it's green or grand green. I'll still take both of them. Because I need a lot of both of them. I still think I'm gonna try to max out Boo Luigi first because I use them the most, and then I'll start going into like King Bill and stuff because like they're another ally I use pretty often. So, plus like that skill is actually kind of nice to like level up, like shield break, like making it so that you do full damage instead of enemies like defense, kind of reducing it a little. Sorry, I'm just drinking water. I've been drinking a lot of water, like, today. Like, and I actually mean, like, today. Which is weird, because it's like, I don't know why. I mean, it's not like it's a bad thing, you know, you want to, obviously I'm trying to stay hydrated. But, like, I don't know. What I guess I'm trying to say is that it just feels weird that I'm drinking this much water when, if anything, today was more windy than it was hot. So, I don't know. There we go. I also need to use my skills more often. We're in the post-game like areas, so it doesn't really matter how things go. In fact, literally, look, I have max skills now already on everything. Light protection. You know, well, if you're gonna use light protection, I may as well just use boomerang attack. If anything.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
Even though I don't really need to.
Oh yeah, Luigi time.
Nice hate combo. We got the 1 green star coin. That's still pretty good for me. Or good enough for me. I just know, I guess rather, the way I'm thinking about it is just, I wonder how many green star coins I should try to go get, admittedly. Because I know I'm gonna need a lot. But, you know, how many do I want to get? Because again, a lot of the allies I want to be using require green star coins. So it's just like, I need to get them all. Or I want to get them all to like a high skill, but that's just gonna take a while. So, I don't know. Okay, I messed that up, but oh well. Hey, it worked though. Did I pick up the wrong orb? Well, I guess regardless, I still, like, managed to clear some combos. I know I can't, but I kind of wish there was, like, a way you can, like, see where my finger is. Like, obviously, like, when I'm picking up an orb, you can see on the touchscreen which orb I'm picking up. But, like, it'd be kind of cool if, like, I don't know, there was, like, a white little bit where you can see where my finger is, instead of, like, just relying on this. Because how do you know that I picked up the right orb or not? And instead I just, like, misclick or something. You know, there was a potential for a 10 combo there. Which would have been nice, because then I could have gotten a fruit. Don't you just love when you get high combos when you're not really trying to, like that? We're gonna get the Bony Beetle. Paralysis is way worse to deal with than Blind. This is just coming from my opinions, but also, like, in my personal opinion, I mean, also in experience as well, but yeah. In my opinion, I still think that Blind is worse than Paralysis because, well, in terms of status-wise, it's like Blind, like, all it does is just means you can't really move your orbs very well, which, I'm gonna be honest, doesn't really affect you that much. Or at least, to me, it almost feels like it does not affect me much at all. Oh, wait. Let's do that. Okay. I kind of messed up how I was supposed to move the orb. But it kind of worked out anyways, so yay. Grand Green Star Coin. I'll take that. Again, any form of the star coins of the green variety is what I need. And what I want. Now, do I want more Magic Koopas and stuff? Yeah, but, like, I've already done enough grinding just to try to get one of them. One of the ones I wanted. I'm not gonna try to go get, the other ones. Plus, it's like, adding another ally doesn't really mean it's gonna power up my team. What it really is just gonna spread out the experience even more. So it doesn't really help the issue at all. Back in the Boom Boom fight where I'm just like, oh yeah, I have all my skills, and like, I didn't really need to do this, to be honest.
Oh yeah, Luigi time!
How do I not match up the dark all the way over there? That should be good. We got the Super Fire. Oh, apparently not, I guess. Dang. It's so funny that just because the light gets resisted, it's like I can't... There's no way to really damage it. I also wonder if, like, because it says, like, resist light damage, like, it takes 1 damage, but, like, it's not nullifying, because nullifying would literally mean it takes 0 damage. But it almost makes me wonder if, like, when it means by resist, it means that it actually still can take high light damage, it just... you just need to have a high enough attack for that. Yeah, let's just go to the Toad House. Lucky question blocks. Alright, we got an Ice Flower, a Fire Flower, a Grand Superstar, and a Grand Green Star Coin. See, those are the items we need a lot of. We need a lot more of these. So I'm glad to be getting them, to be honest. It's just, you know. Yeah, because there's still a lot of stuff. We have 30 Star Gems, which, I could theoretically try to get a bit more. Whoops, not, well, I mean, I guess I could spend coins, but I don't really want to do that. I still think I want to see if I can power up Boo Luigi to the max. I think that's gonna be my goal for this. And then I'll see if I can get any Star Gems, maybe even some more Super Mushrooms, because that's also really good. We need those. Although I'm really trying to think, like, even though we need a lot of Super Mushrooms for allies, it's like... Admittedly, I have almost all the allies I want with Super Mushrooms. Like, there's not that many more that, like, I care for. Like, especially the coin coppers. Like, I'd honestly rather not spend my Super Mushrooms on the coin coppers if I can. I'm targeting the wrong thing. Yeah. Noticed it too late. At least you attacked me. Well, that could have been way better. Oh well. The super light orbs. Yeah, no, you're not surviving. You're already out of silver of health anyways. I do sort of wish that, like, Puzzle and Dragons Mario Edition, like... I wish more people knew about this game. But, like, it's not even in the essence that I wish more people knew it, but I also kind of just wish, like, this game could just not really be locked to the 3DS in a way. Which I know it's, like... isn't necessarily, like, a new complaint, if anything. But, like, I don't know, I just really enjoy it. Like, this is such a really unique idea on a game, and I think it works decently well as well. Like, I didn't mean to do that, to say that, like, twice, but you get the point. It's like... It works surprisingly well for the Mario, like, format, and this is not a green star coin. But, like, I don't know. Like, how... The fact that they transmuted everything into Mario, I think is really cool already. But, like, you know, all the typings and stuff, it's like, like, water, fire, wood, light. Oh, shoot, I just realized something I need to do. Alright, I'm back. I might have done stuff or remembered stuff too late. Oh well. I can, There's always next time. Like, I won't be able to do it for, like, another, like, 3 days, I think. I have to schedule appointments and stuff. And, you know, their business days don't last long enough, so... Or what I'm trying to say is I'm basically at the end of their business days, and so, yeah. Anyways. Let's just continue to make some more combos and potentially try to get a lot more items we can get. I mean, we kind of already lost our chances of getting green or green star coins because, you know, we didn't get the thing, but we may as well continue to go because, I mean, why not? It's not like I'm really losing or gaining all that much for at least trying. I could potentially get more, like, fruit, for example. If I manage to somehow KO you with a high enough combo. Will I? Probably not. It'd be kind of cool. I just realized I don't really need my frustration meter this high anymore because I got the thing that was after, which was the Magic Koopa. And funny enough, it was the red one too, which I honestly was not expecting.
Oh yeah, Luigi time!
Too slow. Oh well. This is still pretty good at the very least. Hey, you attack us. Don't try to use, like, refresh attack or whatever, you just attack us. You know, I did that in the most awkward way possible, and yet it still worked, I guess. Save complete. I mean, I guess I might as well keep going. Again, I want to finish, not really finish, but rather have Good Luigi's skill basically be maxed out if I can, because it is a pretty good skill. Is it really worth maxing out? I mean, I don't know. It's one of those skills where it's like, it's nice. It is pretty nice, but you don't really need to be maxed out. But I do like it being maxed out because doing it more frequently can sometimes be nice. It means you have a lot more control with how you want to be matching up orbs. Man, that could have gone way better. Yeah, you can definitely tell how tanky these enemies are. It's like I'm getting like the full attribute that I can get, but still not even like close to taking them out. Or, I mean, not that it is close, like, I mean, something or other. It only barely takes them out. Jeez, I don't know why, like, I just could not find the words to say what I need to say there. Okay. By the way, I never was able to figure out why my microphone is just weirdly louder than it normally was. Also, this is not a green star coin. But yeah, I don't know why. It just, like, I didn't mess with anything, so I almost wonder... Because, recently I did have to record something for, school. Like, legit, I actually had to record, like, a school project thing. And I wonder if that somehow if I somehow messed up my settings there, but I do not remember touching, like, anything. At most, all I did was move the microphone. And I guess somehow moving the microphone maybe made it louder somehow? I really don't know what happened. I don't think I mentioned this because normally I have to raise my decibel level to like 6 whenever I'm editing so that you can actually hear me and so and stuff. But like now I only have to raise it by like 1 or 2 decibel levels, and it's like I don't understand. I don't understand why, because I have never needed to do that until now, and it just feels really weird and random. In fact, that's probably why this grinding section as a whole is going to just have weirdly louder audio compared to normal. And I guess the previous one, but... you know. Oh, we could have gone a 10, potentially. Wait, was the only enemy that spawned here actually the dry bones? It was probably bony beetles, and I just, like, didn't process that they were gone, I guess. Light protection. This is just funny, just the amount of skills that, you know, that Boom Boom actually has, because it's... If you've seen it, I mean, you already know it's a really, really long list. In fact, I can't even rate it off if I really want to, I just need to pull it up, which isn't that hard. I bookmarked it for a reason, because I knew I was going to be pulling it up often anyways, just for the recording videos-wise. I also have no idea what Google Slides has done, but when I'm opening Google Slides, it's not exactly the one thing, but I just know that for Google Slides. There's a weird thing where like there's like a weird white line at the bottom that just like is just there, and it's messed up a lot of weird stuff when I open that up. Anyways, that's not important. What we actually need to go to is go to Boom Boom. Where's Boom? Oh wow, what am I doing? I went way past it. Alright, yeah. Let's read off this long list. It has First Strike, Frenzied Blows, Light Barrier, which is different than Light Protection, believe it or not. But anyways, Attack Stance, Reckless Rampage, Refresh Attack, Tackle, Orb Refresh, Dark Protection, Light Protection, and Water Protection. It's really funny, just like how many there are. Wow, I just messed up horribly there. Jeez, what happened? You know what, this is my punishment. I don't even get to use the light orbs anymore. No, I'm trying to use dry bone skill right now. Bone shell. Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. What happened? What happens? Okay, I've still not gotten the thing, believe it or not, which I'm kind of surprised that... I mean, I guess, okay, you know what, we had some decently good luck the first time we were doing this course, so I guess to balance it out they gave us coins, which, you know, I can still use. It's just a little unfortunate when I'm trying to get the other stuff. Oh, look, a light block. And look, a super fire block. Oh wow, that was kind of lucky with that combo there. It just gave me a bunch of dark orbs like that. You know, that was kind of risky, but it worked. Really, again, one off. One off to getting the fire. I mean, I guess that kind of worked. I just messed it up really badly, though. It works. Really, another not green star coin block. No, I'm gonna exit the course. I'm not gonna bother to finish this one. It actually takes a weirdly long time to do that. Sorry. When you're trying to do multiple things at once, it's kind of... You end... Like, for me, at the very least, it's like, I'll get, like, hyper-focused on one, and then I'll kind of, like, half forget about the other one, so it's actually kind of difficult for me to do that. So... It's not really a way I can prevent that. And I messed up the wood again, or whatever, it's fine. I matched it up anyways, because, gravity. I didn't let go, but sure. Okay. Na 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 na. da da. An A combo, interesting. Okay, that's the bunny. That's the bunny beetle gone. So we're not gonna be able to need to worry with it. Great. Like that. And then like this. And like that. Okay. Jeez. That was weirdly tricky to make sure I didn't match up anything else. Oh wow, we actually got the water orbs to be matched? Oh, 53 and 54 for Cheap Chump and, Dry Bones. Hey, that's still helpful, though. Alright, go, we got our coins, and then we can just leave, because we've still not gotten a green star coin at all. Which kinda sucks, because this is actually a really good level for them. You can also get grand green star coins, which I'll also accept, because I also need those. And I think it's kind of funny that I think I have more grand greens than I have regular greens, and it's admittedly just because I can't use my grand greens when I don't even have an ally that's fully maxed out. It, like, that's used up my greens, so... yeah. I think it's funny how a lot of the like new Super Mario Bros. Music, even though it's like very well known and stuff, it's like I still actually like it. It's just that obviously knowing who I am as a person, it's like I prefer the more obscure and random stuff than like the more popular and well known stuff. But that's not to say that any of the like these themes or whatever are like bad. It's just I try to make sure that my favorite in something is more unique and special. Dang, with the amount of water and light there were, I'm kind of surprised there wasn't, like, that high of a combo that could have been made. Although, speaking of which... okay, that was pretty good. At least this level is like kind of slowly getting easier, just in the essence of that my my allies are actually leveling up. So there you go. Come on, please. Not a single one, I think, have actually. Like, we've had like coins in a row, like a bunch of them. I almost don't care if I miss this one, but you know, I'm not gonna actually do that. 'Cause why would I? It's not a huge point in doing that. And again, I could continue to go through the entire course, but there's almost no reason to, and the whole point of going through this level is for green star coins, and I've not gotten a single one since like the 3 or 4 times. And I even had to step out for a bit too, so like, even though this grinding session has been on for like an hour and 20 minutes, it's like technically less than that, just because I had to step out, and like actually twice, so I think it's funny that because my monitor is much brighter than my 3DS, it's like if I look at my 3DS, it's like it's a bunch of bright colors compared to my... Oh, I'm sorry, if I look at my monitor, it's a bunch of bright colors compared to my 3DS. Ta-da! I'm even trying to like remind myself just how much grinding that I must have done on like my first playthrough, because well, I mean, no duh, obviously, like the amount of progress that first playthrough has had compared to like this one is obvious and apparent compared to the fact that, you know, this is, we're not even finished with the game, and that one's like literally gone everything except for like 2 transformations. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But what I mean is that, like, how much grinding did I do like before going through a lot of these levels? Because surely it must have been a lot more than what I have, right? Than what I have, and that's admittedly just because this hasn't been all that difficult. Up until pretty recently is when it suddenly started to become extremely difficult. But before, like, this point, it wasn't, like, been that much. Like, once I got to World Star 3, that's when it suddenly became, like, very tricky, and I used up, like, literally all my continues, and I was like, okay, I need to actually do some solid grinding to just get through this world, let alone, like, the rest of, like, the rest of World 3. Or, I'm sorry, the rest of the game, rather. So, it's... like, that's kind of why I'm here, and why I've done, like, 2 grinding sessions already. I'm granted I did do 2 grinding sessions last time, but that was mostly because, one of them was not really much of a grinding session, as it was more so just, like, trying to prepare to see how many items, like, transformation items I still needed. So, yeah. There wasn't really that much actual grinding in it, I guess, is a better way to view it. Like, my team wasn't really getting stronger, it was just me, like, calculating all the stuff. Ah, Super Fire Block. Yeah, we have a lot of those blocks, so I think once I get... even if I just get 1 green star coin, to legit be honest, I feel like that's probably gonna be enough. Because then I might be able to just use Lucky Question blocks for the rest. Assuming I can just get the last one, which, you know, is also a possibility that I don't. There always seems to be a decent amount of light each time I do this. Okay, that could have gone Pretty bad, but I'm glad it didn't. That was not really good. Yep, it's not KO'd, so it's probably gonna Light Bind, is it? Yep, it Light Bind. Light Bound, I guess. I still want to defeat it, though. I mean, hey, we actually were able to stall out the paralysis and defeat you, so that's kind of cool. The paralysis that, like, the fact that you don't even get the ability to have your awoken skills be activated, that's what kind of sucks to me about it. Oh, shoot. Okay, we're good. We are golden now. Let's see. We get a green star coin. That's actually kind of good, believe it or not. I kind of wanted that more than the green star coin. I actually, I don't really need to play through the rest of the level, honestly. I mean, I guess I might as well, since this is probably going to be the last time I'm doing this for this grinding session. Get a little bit of extra experience and coins and stuff. Maybe extra allies. Maybe, potentially, there's a huge potential, some fruit, or rare fruit even, from these dry bones. Very, very unlikely, but, you know, there's always a chance. In fact, let's just increase that odds almost.
Oh yeah, Luigi time.
Well, it's not really increasing the odds, it's rather just using this to kind of guarantee some combos here. And look, we actually got it. That's kind of funny, actually. Not a quite continue, but this is still good. Got 2 rare fruit. We're actually gonna need these 2 for heavy parabeetle, so that was 100% worth doing. Do that. Actually, it didn't really matter, yeah. Let's see. This should be good enough, I hope. There you go. It's kind of funny how strong this team is compared to, like, a good chunk of the rest of my allies. Especially since there's a lot of allies like Gold Goomba I would actually kind of like to use, but they're just not powerful enough, I'd say. Alright, time to go to the Toad House, and, yeah, just do this. So I'm gonna save here, obviously, but, I'm hoping to get a green star coin sooner rather than later. Like, a Spiky Shell's pretty good. Star Gem, I mean, that's really good also. 1-up, Super Shroom, Grand Comet Medal, Super Shroom. You know what? I'm gonna save those items right now. So in case, like, my next, like, few items are really, like, terrible, it'll be fine. Like that. That's a perfect example. Okay, there we go. That's good. That's good. That should be all the green star coins we need. We can now fully power up Boo Luigi. I've been waiting to do this for quite a bit now, so I'm okay, I don't know what's going on in literally the next door, but let's see, it takes 7 turns now, but actually we want to reduce that even more, so... We actually won't be able to max it out all the way, yeah. We're gonna be a little short on Grand Green Star Coins, but that's fine, you know what? Level 5, it'll take 6 turns to charge. That's pretty good. That's already a pretty good start there. How many spiky shells do I have? I have 11 of them, which are interesting. Interesting to see that many. I guess in that case then, what I can then do is go to the power up and start powering up my team a little bit. Actually, I want to see my, what's my current score attack team? Because I want to see this one. Yeah. So I was really only leveling up Dry Bones there. Heck, they're level 53 now even, so... Just from doing all this grinding, that actually leveled them up a decent amount, so... That's pretty good, I guess. I guess my lowest team member then is King Bill and Green-Blue Machikoopas. Interesting. I am so confused with what's going on in the next room, but I don't know if I really want to figure that out. I guess the better question then is, yeah, I can go. I don't care. Which one has the higher attack stat? Actually, not even who has the higher attack stat. Who is, like, what was the level difference between them? 48 to 46. Okay, it's actually not that big of a level difference. So I guess I can try to see. Thankfully, I have them all right here. So you have 5 stars of attack. I'm sorry, 6 stars of attack. So that's actually kind of worth it then. Doing King Bill instead of Green Blue, who has only 5 stars of attack. So yeah, we'll do that. Plus, I think I have a lot more fire team members, so that'll probably benefit from this the most. Let's not go to receive. Let's just go to attribute, because I think this is still easier. Jeez, there's a lot of these guys. Wait, what? Why didn't that work? I thought I clicked on them. I got extra HP. A little unfortunate, because I didn't really want the HP. But it's fine. Let's see. Who else can we do? We have so many blue Machikoopas. I didn't really get any, like, Goombas, which is kind of surprising. I did get a yellow Koopa. Is that it? Really? I honestly thought I got way more. I guess not. Interesting. Really interesting. Well... Yeah, this didn't even give you a level, but I mean, I guess it made you closer to level 47, so I guess I can't really complain all that much. How much is Statue Luigi's attack? Because I'm pretty sure that one is actually decently high, believe it or not. I can't, unfortunately, I'm not able to memorize them all. Yeah, it's 5 stars of attack. You know, that might have actually been more worth it if I did Statue Luigi. How many items do we have? Like, super shrooms and whatnot? So we have 7 of them. We could actually do, like, one of the Machikoopas and transform them. That wouldn't be a bad decision. But also, let's just, like, take a look at this. Like, we have 4 star gems. We're close to maxing out some Awoken skills, too, which are really good. I want to max out auto heal, like, again, immediately. But once I, do the other ones... And that way I can do the other ones better, because... There are a bunch of other ones that are really good. You know, Bind Barrier, Blind... Well, okay, Bind Barrier is kind of whatever, but it's good on, specifically, Heavy Parabeetle. And then, what's it called? Big Bunny Piranha Plant, Poison Barrier, that's really good, but only really for the towers, and that's kind of it. Like, Attack Boost is always nice. Health Boost is also really nice. It's like, there's a lot of different allies we could be using for different situations. It's just we do kind of need them. Yeah, we have 3 Rare Fruit, which I believe isn't enough to skill up Heavy Parabeetle at all, right? Yeah, we need 5, and that's only gonna put it at level 6. We need another, like, a lot more, too. That's kind of unfortunate, to be honest. Wait, are you really that much close? No, this one is way closer. That's weird that the green-blue is still higher. Maybe... No. Oh. I guess G. Maybe it's alphabetical. And I don't know. I never really thought about that, I guess. But we've definitely done a lot of grinding, and I am tempted at doing more, but also I don't want this grinding session to be too long. So I guess what I'll then do instead is I'll do an attempt. One of these. Let's also just pull this back up. If I can pull it back up, please. Thank you. Yeah, let's give this an attempt. This is course 3. We're not doing team 1, we're actually doing this team. Actually, I want to take a look at the damage differences. Wow, okay, so obviously this team is a lot more dark and everything. You know, the light damage here is actually kind of low, but although you don't really need light that much in this course from what I can know. And this is also, like, without the leader, too, and so that's way less HP, which is kind of funny, actually. Fire damage is way higher, water damage is a little low, which is a little unfortunate, but again, you don't really need water all that much, and wood damage is just only ever so slightly higher. But we're then gonna put, not you, we could actually keep, you know, a winged green Yoshi. That is nice, but trying to make it so that you don't match up water orbs is a little tricky to set up, and I think this is more consistent, if anything. Yeah, we get a huge boost to our light damage. We get a good chunk, we get a good boost to our wood damage too, meaning it's only our water damage that's kind of lacking a little. I mean, I guess our wood and water are kind of lacking, but you don't really need those as much as you need, like, dark, light. Fire is also just really nice to get a lot of, too, so it's fine. Although, a lot of the times, the actual issue with this course isn't exactly, you know, beating it, it's just getting the combo multiplier you need, for me at the very least. So obviously you need to get the combo multiplier. But that's not always easy. Even if, like, you have some pretty, like, good, like, orb combo potential, you know, it's not always, again, it's not always easy to do it and set it up properly, so, like, there, I just barely got it there, but, you know, like, yes, that's a full attribute attack, but I kind of had to haphazardly make it work. And this is gonna be way harder because I can't even match up, I couldn't match up light there. There was just not enough light orbs to do that. And you're also really, really bulky. What the heck? Dang, that did nothing. And I attacked you with your weakness and everything. Okay, well, this is a full attribute attack and a higher combo, I think, so yeah. I can match up fire, I can match up wood, I can easily match up water. But also, this is one of those courses where, or this battle in particular, you kind of need more than just doing a bunch of combos. You need to pierce their defense, which isn't exactly easy to do. I mean, that one was weak to wood, so that's why I was able to pierce it. I'm gonna do this, actually. Instead of getting a high combo, I'm gonna do this, because, you know, that's technically faster, although it didn't really matter all that much. You know, I was this close to matching up the fire, too. That's not gonna be the combo multiplier. See what I mean? It's like, it's not always easy to do it. So yeah, this is obviously gonna be a reset. No way I'm gonna be able to do it, but this is definitely an attempt to make it work. And again, with enough good luck, and obviously I'm gonna need to do more grinding, but with enough good luck even, I don't need to do as much grinding, and that's kind of the biggest issue I'm really having here. Is that if I get good enough luck, I don't even need to do all this. Now granted, my successful team for doing this didn't actually use Statue Luigi, it used Boo Luigi, but you gotta remember, at that point is when I used, is when I had a much stronger team, so I kinda need Statue Luigi in this one. That's because, see, if I'm not able to get the 4 combo multiplier, like, I just get stuck in these battles, like, really badly. So I guess, since we did a lot of grinding for, like, items and stuff, what I think the next grinding session should definitely be about, assuming I grind before I record the next video, should just definitely just be to level up, honestly. Like, I'm definitely gonna need to do a lot more, because it is mostly just due to the fact that a lot of my allies that I want to use is like they're not high enough level, and the only way to do that is by getting a bunch of coin coppers going 8-3. And while it is a good level to grind, because you know those coin coppers are good, it's like I do kind of need the items as well. Like I need to make sure that I actually have the allies I want, and make sure that their skill is decently high leveled, and especially their Woken skill. But that'll help my most strongest allies so that I can use these more specialty, unique ones. Like, I want to use, like, you know, like Flutter and Flame Chomp, but they're not that strong, so I kind of need to rely on them. Although, that's actually kind of a lie. Flutter and Flame Chomp I did level up quite a bit, just because it was kind of necessary to use in the previous score attack level. This one is a little different, unfortunately. I'm just giving this another go to just see how it's gonna go. No, come on, I was one orb off. Okay, it matched it for me, but dang, that could have been really bad. Also, like, I'm really screwed here. Okay, I guess technically not actually, but I am effectively screwed here. Like, I had no fire, and I couldn't match up the water very well. Although that actually almost worked out pretty well. You know, I guess I don't really need the, like, high attack multiplier for that course in particular. Oh, I could have done that so much better. Honestly, I feel like that's my issue with a lot of these score attacks, is that, like, sometimes I panic too much. Not really panic, but rather, I don't think... I'm, like, way too stressed about the timer, making sure everything works out, that I don't really notice the, like, combos that I could be potentially making. Okay, that was really lucky, but also it doesn't matter, these are the coin coffers, I need like a high thing. I can definitely defeat the red one. You know, I guess that actually almost worked out. No! Just like slight time loss there. And I guess I can't technically use Boot Trick here. It is a guaranteed 6 seconds I'm using though, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, Luigi time.
Okay, let's see how much this'll do. Probably not a lot, but we'll see. Why did it split the damage like that? Really, I don't think it really should be doing that. Of course, it targeted the wrong one, but okay, sure. See what I mean by, like, I'm just too focused on, like, trying to make sure everything will work out that I don't really notice the, like, potentially easy combos I could be making. Well, here I am. And while I understand why, I do kind of wish you could get experience for doing this. Although the fact that I have not gotten an A rank makes me wonder if I need to do a lot more grinding, because that was an odd issue I had with Course 2, where it's like, I honestly thought I could do it, but, like, once I beat World 4, but considering the fact that I wasn't even, like, consistently getting A ranks in at that point, it's like, I needed to do a lot more grinding. And I wasn't even, like, I was only barely getting not really consistent A ranks, but I was getting A rank a decent amount of times, like when I was in like World 7 and World 8, so... Yeah, I might have to wait even longer for this, but also, these worlds are gonna get so hard that I might not actually need to do that much waiting for this one. But yeah. It's definitely, it's a really interesting, like, thing to think about. Well, we could potentially try to go to this level again and get a bunch of green star coins, which I'm really tempted of doing still, but I might just go to this level because this level has grand green star coins, which are, you know, I still need also. But star gems. I need star gems just as much. Especially since I want to, like, you know, awaken a good chunk of my allies, so... Yeah, so it's either this level, or... Well, honestly, it might just be better to just go to 8-3, because I need coin coppers. I kind of need them all to get to be a much higher level. I don't know. It's definitely like this level isn't that bad either. It's a super mushrooms and green star coins. I guess what I also should be doing then is I should go through my list real quick and see what items I have and like update them. So super mushrooms, I now have 7 of them, and I'm pretty sure I didn't spend any, so that's a pretty good thing right there. I have 16 now of the super leaves. Ice flowers. I have 5 of them. I haven't been getting any. That's kind of sad, actually. My fire flower count is sitting at 18, so did I just not get any, or did I spend some? I think I might have spent some. But I don't know. Boo mushrooms, I'm at 2, but you also gotta remember I did spend like 6 of them, I think, to transform Lemmy, so... Really... So, like, even though... So, really, I'm at, like, 9 boo mushrooms, but really it's also just because I can subtract that I needed. So, yeah, there's still a lot, but we're slowly getting there. We're slowly getting all the items we will need. All the skill up items, it's like, these are increasing at a much slower rate, admittedly. But, still getting the items we need. So that's that. And then looking at the guide, it's like, well, we haven't really filled out anything, but we will eventually get the stuff that we need. As you can see, we have a, you know, green wing. Oh, it's green winged Yoshi. I keep saying winged green Yoshi because that seems more sense to me. At least when you like, I know, like, there's not really a quote unquote rule for adjectives. I know, like, they're usually said in a very specific order that you just kind of think about. I don't remember what it is. It's like opinion, size, age, shape, you know, something. It goes something like that. But yeah, anyways, that's gonna be how I'm gonna be ending the credit session. It's just a little upsetting that, like, you know, the action, but I don't know why the action button does exist for, like, leaders and helpers when you can't even fight them as that. Like, obviously it makes sense for, like, you, because you can fight them. But, that, you know, that's kind of and you have 3 stars of attack, too, so interesting how those things go. Into the red Koopa, though, the fact that you can transform into you is really nice, though, because you're half... Not really the opposite, but rather just the fact that you have so much recovery and then HP, but then your attack is just so low, it's like, it's unfortunate. I mean, that's honestly a lot of Water Team members. Like, look at your attack stat, 1 star. I mean, okay, that's a bad example, but, like, you're at 2 stars. What do you have? You have 3 stars. That's the wrong one. You have 3 stars. You don't even have 3 stars. You have 2 stars. You have 1 star, but you're a coin copper, so whatever. Like, you have 5. And then we have 2, 2, 3, 3. It's like, you get not a lot. Like, you at least have good because you're 5, and then that one also was 5, but it's also sub-water, so it's kind of, you know, whatever. And now that I think about it, being sub-water type is actually oddly rare. Now that I think about it. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about you. Like, you are... not you. You are really strong, but all the Brofos are meant to be strong. They're all meant to be high damaging, with a good amount of HP, but not a lot of recovery. Except for Hammer Bro, which is a little upsetting, but, you know. I do sort of wish, though, that Hammer Bro kind of had higher stats, because it's kind of unfortunately too low. Like, just give it, like, an extra star of HP or attack, in my opinion. I think that then, like, you'd actually want to keep it in this form. Although, I guess not really, since it does have, like, level cap of 50. But also, I'm just rambling so much, I just need to end this grinding session right here.